Hello everyone, how's it going? My name's Aval Harlem Pickle and welcome back to a brand new live stream. Last stream, we were able to accomplish a pretty good chunk of things. Firstly, we were able to place down all of our water extractors, meaning that I now officially have every single item that I need for our rocket-fueled city. However, today we are going to be working on quite a lot of liquid logistics, which is normally something that I try to avoid. For example, I'm currently gathering crude oil from quite far away, and I've used a solid to try and transport it. So I've packaged it, for example, on its site, and then I'm transporting it here, rather than just transporting it as a liquid. Why? Because I don't normally like to transport liquids. So, I wonder, is it going to be as bad as I remember it, or are we going to have some fun along the way? I don't know. Hence the title of this stream. But I hope that everyone's doing good. Welcome Vinod, welcome Johnny, welcome Fabio. Hope that you guys are all doing good today. Welcome. Let's just get straight into it. There we go. So yeah, this is what we did yesterday. Of course, everything is currently yellow. All the lights, but that's completely fine though, because that's not going anywhere. It's actually coming up to around about here. So the plan's going to be, we are going to be extending all of these pipes around this corner over here. And just over in this direction, I've added a bunch of fluid buffers. I think it also works with gas as well, but you don't really need to do anything with gas. Actually, maybe you do before a train station, but regardless, I digress. So we've got this over here, which again, we are going to work on. Our water is then going to come around here, underneath our logistics, and then over to this quarter in this general direction. Because I think this is where I want to try and make my fuel. Regardless, we've got a lot to get done today, so I just want to get straight into it. But first, welcome to everyone who's watching. Thank you for all the recent support on the channel. We gained a couple subscribers overnight as well. So thank you very much again to everyone who has decided to subscribe to the channel. And I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it. Okay. I can't drag you too far forwards, because then you just end up colliding with this. And the good news here about all of our pipes is that every single one of them, other than this pipe here, is carrying 500 water per minute. So, mathematically, there's little room for error. Oh, hello. Straight mode, that's what we're looking for. Now, I wonder... There it is. Okay, good. So, I also want to get rid of... Yeah, I think I want to get rid of these walls. I'm either thinking to get rid of them, or instead, to do this. Where is it? Logistics, scroll down to our wall haul. There it is. Line you up with that. Now, all of these should be lining up here as well. Fantastic. On the shadow band, I don't know what they're doing. But to be fair, I have been daily streaming now for a month, so... Might be the reason as to why. Okay, you're the last one there. Logistics. Yeah, today is just going to be another chill stream. If you guys are new around here, I don't really do over energetic content. I'd like to take it nice and easy. I just find it more enjoyable that way. Better than screeching down the mic. I mean, I could do, but no. Right, so that's all now joined. Oh, there's always one. There's always one. Oh, you jammy little thing. There we go. We're good now? Yeah, we're good. You aren't connected to the second buffer. Should be now. Wait, did you now go around there? Wow. Why is this one being so difficult? Is it fine now? You're good, you're fine. Yep. Okay, good. Great. So all of our water should now be coming straight through there into our buffer. I can check that in just a moment. And what I'm going to do is just do one of these pipes at a time. It'll be far quicker. And add you to there. There we go. Yeah, how was everyone's weekend? Was it good? I think a lot of people have gone back to work today. If you've gone back to work, enjoy it. If you can. Yeah, I'm going in a few days now, unfortunately. Okay, I prefer it if you just lined up, actually. I'm one of those people where everything has to line up. Even though I'm never going to come down here pretty much ever again after I do all this logistics. But like I was saying a couple of streams ago, it's satisfying to me just knowing that everything is fine. If I build something wrong, the only person that's going to be affected by it really is me. Best off just getting it right the first time. There we go. Workers' paint, yeah, I can imagine. Only like 359 days left of the year. You're basically there. Like, it's basically New Year's. Might start putting the Christmas tree up at this rate. Oh dear. Can you squeeze down there? I don't think you can. Oh. Can you? If I was to move this along, then absolutely. Now, regarding this... Oh. Well, our water extractors have turned on for about 2 seconds. Fantastic. You now have to go on top of this. And how many more of these pipes have I got left? We've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. Right. In that case, then we're going to do this. This is what I like to call a 2000 IQ play. Stackable pipeline supports. Nothing about that is 200 IQ, but it's... For me, it's 200 IQ. Actually using an item in the game for what it's supposed to be used for. Crazy. We're going to get rid of this now. And also get rid of you. Because what I want to try and do is bring you up using the horizontal to vertical. That doesn't look great, but you know what? It looks fine. Okay, I definitely can't do that. Curved. Okay, curved works. What if I do curved for you here as well? Are you going to look quite nice? Wow, that actually looks terrible. So let's not do that. I'm going to bring you forwards here by 2, then... Try that again. You look worse. How do you look worse? That's remarkable. Curve mode for me is very hit or miss. It's either fantastic or it just looks dreadful. I don't know. Well, it might be a little bit easier here for us if I was to do this. It might not look like it all the time, but I do try and make my life as easy as possible in this game. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't know what I do. But, I mean, hey, if it works, then it works, right? I don't know how long today's stream is going to be, by the way. It should be... a good couple hours. Depends how time treats us. Oh, you were right. Gosh darn it, man. Let me just try and finish this last one here. Oh, as if. Okay. I don't appreciate that. I do not appreciate that at all. Lovely. That's all good for Nod. I've just come back from my walk. That's why today's stream started a little bit later than usual. Unfortunately, I've been a little bit unwell this year. I know we're 5 days in, but still. But it is what it is. Long story short, I have a small hole in the bottom of my foot. On the sole of my feet. So every time I walk, run, or do anything, I can feel it, because it's painful. But today I still managed to go for a 12k, which is nice. I was in pain throughout almost the entire thing, and the problem is, it's not necessarily the pain that I was in, because I mean, tough, it's pain, get over it. It's the fact that because I was limping for about 5 kilometers, which isn't great, it then meant that I was putting more stress onto other parts of my body, like my other leg, for example, because I was running a little bit weird. It then felt just quite awkward to try and run. But still did it. Don't know if it was worth it, but... oh dear. Oh, welcome back again, Rebel Duster. Hope that you are doing good. Back to work for you today. Yeah. Yeah, it's that day, isn't it? It's the day of the year where everyone goes back to work. That looks horrible. Hopefully work will go past pretty quick. I'm not sure if you're in the UK, but it's 3:30 now, so got a couple hours left of the pain. Oh yes. Okay. That makes more sense. Because I was looking at the amount of the holes that we have over there, and I felt like we're not doing this right. Because we weren't. I severely messed it up. Severely messed it up. Dreadfully. Wasn't that bad. There we go. Nothing gonna come out to there. Then using the auto mode. And come up to here. Holy. There we go. You're not straight, are you? No. No. My only concern now is that this might be appearing through the little hole there in the floor. There is a very small gap there. Yeah, you do. Okay. There is a workaround. It might not look fantastic, but let's see. Workaround number 1 is this. Then I go with an asphalt ramp 1. So, I'll extend you over here as well. And of course you were placed around the wrong way, obviously. But how does that look from down there? Because from up here, it now looks fine. Down here, yeah, there's pretty much no difference. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's what we're going to end up going with. Okay. And I believe that's now all my pipe logistics done from down here. You should now be coming into here. You are slowly, but as long as you are, then that's fine. Good. Good. Everything here should be just completely filled up with water. Only 10? You've been connected for a while. How are you only up to... Okay, it's slowly starting to fill up now. You're filling up. Okay, what I should see, though, is the back, 5 rows all working? No. None of you got any power now. What was the reason for the power disconnecting? Because I've got power here. Would this have caused it? Okay, you guys are back up and running. Is everything here either yellow or green? Basically, no red. Or we can have blue as well, because you guys are overclocked. I like that. Great. That's why it wasn't filling up. Morning coffee? Oh, nice. Yeah. Coffee, as far as what I've heard, can be a lifesaver. Ah, see, it's doing this thing again. It's infuriating, but it happens quite a lot. If I just do that first. I don't think that'd make a massive difference, but oh well. Okay, fantastic. Because in theory, right, if we're making 500 water per minute, or if we're producing 500 water per minute, this should fill up in less than a minute. And that felt pretty quick. Almost there. It's almost at maximum capacity. Come on. There we go. Fantastic. The next thing for us to do now is this again. Yep. Nope. I think what I'll do is leave a one gap here in between these wall holes. But then over on the other side, we're then going to reduce the gap a little bit. You're the last one. I don't think you're actually lined up, are you? Oh, you got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Right. Then you go like so. This should be better now. Yeah, that looks good. I don't drink coffee. No, I drink tea. And that's, well, I drink water and tea. That's pretty much it. Not together. Well, yeah, yes, together, obviously, but not. You know what I mean. I put water in my cup of tea, boiling water, but I drink water and tea. That's basically it. If it's the weekend and I'm feeling a little bit naughty, I will have a glass of milk. But that is literally about it. Oh, okay, you're hideous. Can we get rid of this? Yes, okay, good. Making sure this is all nice and connected here. Good fall apart. It's weird. I've been drinking the same drinks now since I was basically a child, and I still like it. I could never really handle coffee. There was a 1 week phase where I went through a little coffee phase. Other than that, I don't know. I just never got used to the taste. Okay. You lot are now going to be annoying, aren't you? Yeah. Need to go there, want you to go there. Then select you, and zoop you back over here. Great. So now we have, again, 9 pipes coming out of here. Then you're now going to go straight into here. Preferably on this level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're carrying 576 water per minute. These are all 500. I believe it's 576. I'm fairly certain it is. Good layouts. Where's the big one? There it is. 576. Make sure that you're nice and orange here. Beautiful. I don't have to copy it actually, do I? Let's change these to 500. Okay. Great. I should be able to understand that. Then now it's you. Okay. Thinking about this wall over here. Is there a way that I can remove this? Can't really do too much here, can I? The reason why I want to try and remove that is because this bit here might be a little bit finicky and a bit tight. Where is it? There we go. I'm going to start off with you. It's like that. Make sure I get all of this done as well. Oh, are you being weird? Any of you being weird? No, well done. Wow. I'm shocked. Sometimes when you place down these pipes, it will connect through the other side of the wall where the wall hole actually is. And then it will just loop around connecting to the other pipe, which is very fun. And I love when it does that so much. Now, I'm worried that this might be visible now from the outside. Let's have a very quick gander. We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. How do I get out? Free me. Thank you. Well, firstly, we have got a bit of a situation here, which is very easily solvable. Just grab that. Plop you down there. Wow. No dramas there. Good. This is where I think there might be a concern. Oh, no, nothing. Great. Although, we have got some weird gaps going on along here. So, since I'm here, even though it's not that noticeable unless you're literally in this position, I still want to fill it in anyway because we noticed the problem. Might as well. But yeah, how's the chat doing today? Is everyone doing well? Hopefully so. Okay. Are you all carrying water? Let's just double check. That's what I love to see. Love it. Great. Now, I need all of you to zoop your faces down to there. That's basically it. Am I going to make this in the Blueprint Designer? Yes. I think so. Firstly, can I fit this into this little stretch here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do 8 here. I've got, what is it, 9? Fun. The 9th one, I suppose, could go on top. Who's going to volunteer as tribute? Maybe you, because you're the one with the weirdest amount. Also, you're technically not even going here. Because you're going to go to plastic and rubber, which might not be made in the same area that I'm making this. And it's definitely not something I'm going to be dealing with for a while, in fact. Also, did I just get rid of the hole? Nice. In good health. Amen to that, that's what counts. Okay, you lot. And yes, I'm going to use the Blueprint Designer for this. Oh, okay, brilliant. The council has decided that... Oh, I can't go out there either. That I'm going to be using a Blueprint Designer. It's just, it's worth it. I'm struggling to get out of my own factory. Oh, dearie me. I have been working a little bit more on the roads on that side off camera. And I will say it's kind of going quite well. I'm surprised, in fact. But hey, what can I say? I shouldn't be surprised. After the amount of time I spent playing this game, I shouldn't be surprised. One more? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. So the plan is for when I'm not here, I want to try and make a few shorts videos. The only problem is I can't use my mic to record anything because I'm not really allowed to. I don't want to use AI. So I'm thinking the shorts might not necessarily be Satisfactory related unless it's pulled from my streams. But I'm really unsure yet with that. Oh. I'm going to have at least one video coming out. I've fully edited it. All I've got to do is literally just press release, but I'm not going to until I'm not here. Okay, since you can all fit there, let's do this. Okay, everything works there except for straight mode. me try the curves. Actually, I don't think the curves are going to look too nice when we get down to here, are they? Maybe it will. You know what? Screw it. We've added curve mode into this game. We're going to use it. Why? Oh. Right. That's annoying. This should now be fine. Okay, now straight mode is the only one that works there. And now curve mode looks really weird. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess we're using straight mode. I will be using curve mode for some projects in this playthrough. It's just trying to find what. And then we're going to go into our blueprints, 8 times water. Make sure that we have auto connect turned on. What? Oh, right. I could have sworn I just clicked. Oh, I did click. Okay. Oh, I should have pressed H, I think. There we go. Just wondering what went wrong there. No, don't connect to that. You still good? Damn. That's a lot of pipe work. Let's go like this. No, don't connect to that. Good. Let's go, 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 go. No, don't connect to that. It's connecting to the random pipes over there. Okay, this looks better. Nothing's connecting to anything, are you sure? Oh, dearie me. Now it is, but don't worry too much about that. It might not seem like it, but this is still saving me tons of time. Absolutely, this is. There. Let's go. So why are you going into here? Oh, you were off, I think. Luckily, we were able to spot that. Then you shouldn't be going into that. Oh, okay, so you're off again. Yeah. I think now we're good. Grand, let's go. Let's go. No, you're still going into there. How? Oh, right, because these aren't lined up. Oh, yeah, this is the problem that we had last time. For whatever reason, these two blueprints just aren't lined up at all. So I think the only fix for this is going to be to remove all of these. And then just replace them. Nudge them a little bit to the left. That shouldn't have any drastic effects, I don't think. Suppose we're going to find out now in a sec. Yeah, that was quite annoying though. If you found out about this slight problem 3 days ago, and to be fair, it doesn't actually impact that much, it's just a little bit annoying. But then go back over there, make sure everything's properly lined up to whatever that last pole over there is saying, and then just, yeah, go from there. But progress has been good. As you can see, I've still got a few more things left to do just to make sure everything's properly filled in. But for the most part, I would say we are making really good progress now. Especially off camera. I'm surprised, in fact. That's quite important that I keep up there. Okay. I would say it's been a long couple of days, though. That's for sure. Now you're going to line up with this. Yes. Then select you. Well, I did place you down there, but clearly it didn't work. It also does mean that I probably have to read... Oh, actually. Maybe I can't actually do this. Because then that means I have to redo all the roads above me. And that's like another 20 minutes of grinding, I think. Yeah, you've completely messed up all the roads here now. Right. Okay. What I might have to do is try and design these blueprints without the roof. Because, in fact, I've got a better idea. Yeah, this is a better idea. Come over here, load blueprints. We're going to go into... I think it's part of this one, isn't it? Yeah, this. 002. We're then just going to get rid of all of this. Like so. See if it's 004. Then now what I'm going to need is you again and 003. Let's go 8, 9. And starting from around about where? Here. We then get rid of the blueprints underneath us. Okay. That's not too bad, in fairness. Somehow I've got no power here. So the way that this is going to work is that I now need you. Then just go here. And this one, which is the same as this concrete blueprint, but without the roof. I've already got that one made, because I needed it, believe it or not. And you're not going to go here. If you're being plopped in the right place, are you? Yeah, looks good to me. That's great. Oh. There's a couple more left to go. I wasn't really expecting to be working on our logistics floor today. Actually, well, saying that, I guess a lot of what we are doing involves the logistics floor. So it's all just a part of it. But I wasn't expecting to do this part of it today. Regardless, we did it. Great. Alright. We are going to have some holes in the ceiling now. Completely fine. It's better than it overlapping all the stuff that I've just done. Send it over by 3 and that's basically it. Do this side here now as well. Not how far I've got to bring you over, but that seems pretty good. Nice. Same thing here for you, same thing here for you. Brilliant. As you can see, again, there's still quite a few more holes. That's going to be an off-camera job. Just this bit right here is just a massive stretch of no asphalt, so I might as well just add in the asphalt. But these little gaps over there, I'll just do that off camera. Save you guys the time. Yeah, I haven't really been doing too much off camera. I have got back into Cyberpunk again. Took a couple weeks break. Because the truth is, I kind of got to the stage where I didn't really have anything to spend my money on. And I was doing quite a lot of side quests. So I just had so much money and I didn't know what to do with it. Why are you still messed up? Why are you messed up? Anyway. But I've recently just discovered there's this thing called cyberware, which is very expensive. But it's quite fun to get into. It seems wrong. Because you are wrong. One there, one here. No, don't overlap that. Better. Yes. Why have you all done that? Oh, right, I think I know why. There we go. The problem should now be fixed. Although you are still switching out here a little bit. There we go. Maybe to try and pop down this blueprint again. For whatever reason, it was just acting a little bit weird before. And now we have to get rid of you again. Place you down there. That looks good. Yes. And customizer patterns. Then just get the straight center line. A couple more of you over here. No, not that angle. Yeah. Great. Again, there is some work that I've got to do up here, but I'm not doing that today. We've got much more important things to be doing today. And again, I'll do this off camera. Let's now focus again a bit more on the pipes. Obviously, I have got to try and figure out what exactly I'm going to be doing regarding this. Because we're going to be having a ton of things coming in from here. So I'm probably going to end up curving you around there a little bit. Just giving this some breathing room so I can decide what to do with it when the time comes. But as of right now, we're doing fine. Auto connector. Say to around about here. I'm going to do one more to around about here. 1, 2. There. Ignore the pipes. We're going to be changing that. Oh. Oh, dearie me. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be keeping that one, chat. Considering I normally try to avoid spaghetti, that is spaghetti central. So, yeah, that's definitely a no from me. In the spaghetti department. This is fine. Put that down there. Oh no, not this again. Go, 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 go. Now, I don't think you can reach all the way down here, can you? Would have been grand if you did, but... Let's see, no. I mean, close enough. No, and you decided to link to what? What are you even connecting to? Oh my goodness gracious. No, stop connecting to stuff. Default. Stop connecting to stuff. Stop connecting. Stop. Stop. There we go. All lined up? I think so. You're pretty close to this wall. So are you. So I think it looks pretty lined up. That's as good as we're going to get it. Great. I've also got to make sure to connect you guys now with your power since our little kerfuffle earlier on. Great. Now, regarding you, luckily all I've got to try and do is bring you to there. Bring you to there. Fantastic. And whilst I'm here, in fact, just be a dear and connect to that, so thank you. And now you've got power, so that's fantastic. That definitely has saved us 3.1 seconds. Without losing power. You need power? No, I think you've got power. At least now the grid's... Wait. You had power, didn't you? Oh, no, you don't. But I gained power from somewhere. Oh, well. So, over the course of the next couple of days, I'm going to be focusing quite a lot on this rocket fuel factory. It might get a little bit overwhelming, so don't be too surprised if there is a City Skylines 2 stream sometime this week. I might just stick with Satisfactory, but warning you now, if there is a City Skylines 2 stream, there'll be only one of it. So, I might even record gameplay for it when I'm not here, then do a voiceover when I get back and release it as a video. That's always another thing as well. Oh yeah, this is where I was supposed to be getting all my crude oil in from. Except now I'm not doing that, so I think you can just go. I like the concept. I do like the concept. But it's just unnecessary. I'm going to keep the wall there, though, just for the memes. Okay. And I'm actually not going to advance this water any further forward, because there's no need to. I don't know where I'm going to put all my logistics just yet. So I suppose, let's figure that out. And first things first, I want to try and get a rough interior design done. Because I can't really build any of my factories or machines until I actually know where everything's going to go. That's the dead center right there. There's going to be a door coming around here. Glass along there. We're then going to come back by, I think it's half a foundation we said yesterday, didn't we? So let's do that. Yeah, we do concrete. No, it has to be a full foundation. You know what? This is a massive factory. I can afford one foundation for this. Let's do it. Because the blueprints that I've got in mind... Just show you very quickly. It's going to be this one. Some of you have already seen this, by the way. But it's what I'm doing here. So it's rocket fuel factory. A-frame. I'm not designing the exterior today. I won't be designing it for a while. Just as long as I have a concept in mind. That's what I'm happy with. As you can see, this does jut out by quite a long way. Completely intentional. Hence why I wanted to make this a little bit bigger. So it does jut out, and it does actually occupy this room here as well. I think that looks snaz. That's not a real word, but now it is. I'm just going to plop that in like so. Is that in the middle? No, it's not quite in the middle. Sakes. At least this blueprint's quite cheap in comparison to the other rubbish that I've made. There. That's the middle. Allegedly. Allegedly. No, it can't be. That has to be. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. It is, okay. So you're going to be along there, that's fine. And all of this here is going to end up being concrete. The reason why it's not concrete now is just so I've got a visual representation of how many foundations out this is, and it's quite easy to see, like, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whereas with concrete, it's quite difficult to spot it. So just, again, visually, that's nice and easy for me to try and see. You are now quite wide, but some of this is going to be used as a ramp. So what I'm going to try and do is find the middle two, then go out by 1, 2, 3, and add stairs on the third. The foundations, maybe? There we go. I don't know how to play this game. Kind of. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to zone this out like so. And like that. This will then be going all the way down to the other side of the factory. It's going to take up a pretty large chunk of area, which I am more than okay with. All of this is then going to be ripped out. If you don't know what I'm doing, don't worry. I don't either. No, I've got a rough idea. And as you can see, there is a road directly underneath us. Wow. It's almost like I planned for that to be there. Making sure next now that I get the inverted ramps. In fact, you lots. Also, why are you there? Why are you here? Okay. Well, you're gone now, so Merry Christmas. You can just shoot up as far as you want. Yeah. Inverted ramp does whatever an inverted ramp can. There. You're going to go as far back as you can. This will then have to get removed. Are you going to be in the way? Best believe you are. Wow. Wow. This is then going to have to go here as well. Let's see. Because again, I don't necessarily know what the plan's actually going to be for here just yet. If that doesn't strike fear in myself, I don't know what does. Doing something without a plan, I hate it. But hey, sometimes it's necessary. If you were to come all the way down here to the bottom, that might be a bit too much. Don't need that much. Welcome back, Vidod. Hope that the walk was good. So now what I'm going to try and do here is add in our truck stops. We need one truck stop this side. If I go to this side, to that side, I'll never use one of them. But that's fine. It's going to be the easiest way to do this. Got some ramps over here. No. Potentially. Potentially. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that does not want to work at all. But we're going to force it to. If I can try and actually, should I try and place this exactly in the middle? Well, that would make sense. Then how far back do I want to go with this then? Let's see. Because preferably, I don't really want to have all of this room exposed here without the logistics floor. Because it feels like a lot of room. It feels just unnecessary. And I don't like that. What if I try and do this? I have a one gap there for lights and whatnot. Then, wow, that's infuriating. At least if I do that, though, it's going to completely block this. That's good. And regarding you, if I go in by one, up by one. No. And down by half a nudge. That's going to work there. It's going to work here as well. Let's see. I mean, it's going to be interesting. That's one way I can describe it. And I go up every second one like this. Welcome back, Johnny. Welcome back to me doing stuff and seeing how it's gonna go. Episode 4 billion. I think that will end up looking fine. So let's get rid of all of this asphalt. Starting from back here. As you can see, it is quite a lot of asphalt. But I feel like this is going to be necessary. Well, let's see. And our truck stops are going to go somewhere roughly here. Because if you're the exact middle, then... Ooh. Let's see. You've got to go, and just temporarily. Did I not just get rid of that? I swear I'm losing my mind today. What did you do to the water extractors? Well, they're still there. We're still working that part of the factory, but I've technically finished the water extractor part. We're still dealing with quite a lot of liquid logistics, though. And one of those things is this truck station, because we're transporting water via a truck as a solid. But then we're also transporting a bunch of water as a liquid, in its liquid state, over here. With this pipeline. I took a screenshot. It goes all the way around there. We have got some more water as well, but that's going towards the plastic and rubber facility, which we're not building for a very long time. There's no need for it, as of right now. No. Okay. So you need to be yeeted across here. Until you're exactly in the middle. Yeah. Bit further down. Along to there. Okie dokie. You can definitely fit in 2 truck stops here. Absolutely. We go for that one, then we go for this one. Where? There we go. There are obviously a few adjustments that we are going to have to make. Firstly, basically everything obstructing this road needs to go. I think I selected almost everything I didn't want to get rid of there. Nice. No, you have to go as well, to be fair. 50 items. Look at us getting all of our concrete refunded. Wow. I mean, this project's basically free. Oh, dear. Oh, you're doing good. You got celebration nom-noms for tomorrow when your PC is supposed to get in. Nice. Sorry, I haven't read the word nom-noms in a few years. I forgot that was even a real word for a minute. Is nom-nom a real... I don't know. I'm just going to say yes. It is. You now need to go to where? How do I want to try and do this? Also, when it comes to our markers, I might just clear these for now. We've got to go. Same there with you. And the way that this is going to work is builder, transport, truck station, where even is it? There. Material was missing. We got 0 modular frames apparently. Okay. That's cool. But regardless, you're going to get plopped down pretty much somewhere here. To then be transporting a bunch of resources. Because our truck or our tractor is going to come up to here. Most likely a tractor, not a huge truck. We don't need one. It's going to come up to here. Stop. It's then going to empty all of our packaged water. It's then going to continue around to here. Stop again. And then it's going to be picking up the empty canisters. That's basically it. That's the plan. I'm not too concerned about actually placing down the truck stops just yet. I'd rather just try and get to a stage where I know what I'm doing first. That's actually a pretty top tip. Know what you're doing. I know, I mean, not everyone gives out these tips for free. But I thought I'd help you guys out a little bit. I'm just that generous. I know. Crazy. Subscribe for more epic tips. Oh, you're just peeking through there. That isn't annoying at all. Right. How are we going to do this? You've got to go again. And the wall from around about there comes out to there. Just straight down. And again, you stick out there by a little bit. I don't know if I'd necessarily mind if you were to go straight up like that. Actually, yeah, I think I wouldn't mind that. We are going to have to do a double wall, though. Possibly. Because then this part here will look quite weird if I don't. So, yeah. See how it goes. Straight across like that. You've probably got to come in by a little bit. We'll go there, let's say. And you're then going to go up. The problem is, you now stick out really badly. Especially compared to what we had going on before. One counter for this is something like this. No, I don't want to do that. And I could. Don't know if it would look nice. Of course you're obstructing that. Of course you are. You've also got to get zooped up to there as well. Then now with you, I'm unsure what to do. If I'm honest. Can do this, then go back onto our wall, get our 4 meter inverted, and change you to, I believe it's carbon, isn't it? Yep. Okay. That works fine. Then add in a wall here. You're going to peek through the other side? Of course you are. Still going to do it, but are you that visible? Yep. Right. Let's then do a half nudge. Now meaning that there's now a massive gap here, which you can't really see, so I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. Maybe when I add in the truck stops, it's going to end up looking fine. And then our archers across here as well. Because this is not how it's going to end up looking. We are going to add in some archers. That's the plan. To try and give it a bit of a neater look. But right now I'm not doing any sort of ceiling work. I wasn't really supposed to be doing that much designing today. But the problem is I have to get a rough understanding of where things are going to go. Interior wise, so that I can place down my machines. Let's just gather our modular frames very quickly. We shouldn't need that many. 15, 30, 60 max, maybe. And just dump a bunch of things here that I might not necessarily need right now. Okay, this is filled to the brim. Mostly with rubbish. Great, let's go. I've actually got an entire dimensional depot filled with stuff. I'll show you guys now as we go back. There's so much stuff in my dimensional depot now. It's unreal. I think the space elevator being there looks quite nice. I like it. This road design is going to be interesting. But yeah, I think the design of the actual city itself, like the grids, I think they look fine. I like it. Like I always say, I've made worse. I think this would be a massive benefit as well to us. So imagine standing up here and seeing this view from inside of the factory with the road going through it, all the machines left, right, and center. Yeah, I think it would look alright. I'll be honest. You started a new world and got 2 summer sloops, 15 to 17 Mercer spheres, and 5 to 8 purple slugs, 5 to 7 yellow slugs, and 10 plus blue slugs. Nice. That's a lot of good things right there. That is a half nudge. Where's the page up and down? I believe it's... If you go into your settings, you can see where it is. I've set mine to I and K. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with city skylines. But I think in city skylines, my up and down for my roads were I and K. So it's just muscle memory now, just to keep using those buttons. But you can set it to whatever you want. If you want it to be F and V, you can, but F is quite important, and V is quite... Okay, V is very important, so don't do F and V. Unless you then want to change those settings around as well, which I wouldn't really recommend. U. If this is the exact middle where I'm stood right now, I do want to... Oh, okay. I do want to have... Okay, that's enough. I do want to have a bit of a gap between these two. I'm going to do that. Have you there? How far away are you from that? So you're pretty much on the corner. We're then going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing here with you. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you lined up? You are not. Now you are. I'm happy with that. Let's plop it down. Color-wise, I don't actually know what to go for. Like, what's am I even going to theme this factory? I've got no idea. What's we making? We're making fuel, aren't we? Orange? Do I go with a nice grey and orange? I think what I'm going to do, these 4 quarters, I'm going to paint them all different colours. So this might be grey and orange. That one might be grey and light blue. That might be grey and green. That might be grey and red. I think that would look quite interesting. So let's try that design. I don't want to mess around with that. Then you're going to be... orange, because you're making fuel. Not too bad. It's a bit dark, but see what it's like. Fine. Okay. I could also, in theory, extend this out here as well. I don't know why or what I'd even add up to here, but I could if I really wanted to. Something else. No, stop. Stop. I'm trying to stop myself. I can blabber on all day about things I could add. Continue down there as well. Now, the way that this is going to work is that you're then going to start. Zoop up to there. So are you. And so are you. I don't know how far back we're going to go just yet. In fact, I probably do. If I just place down this blueprint, which is going to be here. Remembering which way is the right way. And also which way is center. So this is going to be center right there. Lovely. Glass is going to be at the very edge there of the fix-it foundations. The default foundations. Right there. We're then going to come out by 1. On that side. Come out by 1 on this side. Is that correct? Yeah, you're correct. And 1, 2, 3. I think I said on the 3rd we place stairs, isn't it? One, 2, 3. And just yeet you down that side. Same thing here with you. Now, of course, you aren't actually going to evenly line up. Let's try and get you to the middle. Where is the middle? Here. I go there. I go there. I then go here. No, here. I'm liking the way this is looking. Let me just confirm. Confirmed. Brilliant. Which means you are then just going to zoop around here. Maintaining this elevation. Why? Because we can. Simple as that. No, I want to try and have my machines be a bit lower than where I'm walking. I've liked that for a while. So I'm just going to keep that. Then go a little bit further forward over there. So we're going to have this path over here to walk. With a path underneath here, we'll say. We're most likely going to have some, maybe glass through here. Every once in a while, we're going to get rid of these through. As in, stairs, stairs, and that. Although this will most likely be placed somewhere in the middle, which is going to be where? Where even is the middle here? 16, 8. Oh. It's just the middle. Doesn't look like it, but apparently it is. No, that's definitely not the middle. Is yours 7 there to the edge? Okay, well apparently this is the middle. We'll see. I'm telling you now. Actually, I suppose it starts from here, doesn't it? Yeah, it starts from there. So it's 15, so on the 8th one from here. That looks a bit more central. With that. One there, one there. Again, this doesn't matter massively as of right now. It's just good to get a rough understanding of where things are going to end up being. Yeah. Good. And now we've pretty much separated this quarter into quarters. And luckily, we actually got a pretty massive chunk of room here. 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feck. There we go. First try. I never make any sort of mathematical errors on this channel. 0. Welcome, Mangiwaso. First try. Just want to drop in and say, love your Satisfactory videos. Happy streaming. Thank you very much. I do greatly appreciate that. Hopefully more videos to come when there's more content to make. I don't want to produce slop, so I'm stopping the videos for now, just so I don't accidentally make slop. But yes, when there is something more interesting to record a video about, best believe I will most certainly be recording videos again. Let's sort out the power now for you lot, because I think we've, like the road wires at least, we've done this. Did it yesterday. You're going to go to here. You're going to go to there. Oh, brilliant. I don't think it massively matters where you go, but as long as you're connected somewhere, that's fine. And same here with you. You then go into there. It's a bit of a longer zoop, but it's just, actually, you know what? There. You should now both have power. You do. Great. I'm then going to call you something. I'm going to call you packaged water in. You're a loader. No, you're an unload, sorry. Unloads. And you're going to be canisters out. Logistically, we'll set everything up in just a moment. No dramas if we don't do it straight away. Although I don't like how you're slightly overlapping this. Okay, what's we going to do here? Because I want this to look nice, if I'm completely honest with you. I think continuing this wall out here is going to be our best play. Regarding this corner, I think what I might do is bring you up by 8. And bring you along by... I can't go that far in, can I? No. Just like so. No, don't like that. I think you're just going to end here. Then we're going to add in a wall here. In my opinion, that looks it's a bit nicer. I then want you to make sure that you're lined up with this. Chuck that here. Ooh. That's not dreadful. Definitely not making this up as I go along. No, 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 no. How could you tell? Hey, I love it. What can I say? I find it more interesting. Just going in, not knowing what you're doing. Hoping that it goes well. Praying that it goes well. Also, in reality, not knowing how a Scooby is how it's gonna go. I love this. Other than when it comes to the actual mathematics, it has to be perfect. If it's not perfect, I'm starting over. But yeah, other than that, yeah. Reach the run. No, you're wrong. I wish I can just save this as a color. In fact, no. Because you're just the regular orange one, aren't you? Yeah, so, you know what? Screw you. You shiny? Oh, you are shiny. Congratulations. There you go. Glad you're still live. Yeah, we'll be live for a while. Absolutely. Watch 9. I haven't got anything else to watch 9. Just got into a tiff with your boss after 2 weeks vacation. I mean, you're allowed to live. Obviously, I'm not your boss, but if I was your boss, what I'd say is nothing. See? Nothing. Because every human deserves to have a vacation. Lights. I need lights, camera, and action in here. Just without the action, preferably. I think what I'm going to try and... Oh, yeah, so you're going to be placing right in the... I hate when it does that. Okay, don't get angry. So what I'm going to try and do here is half nudge you down, like so. And place you in the middle of this. See? The beauty of a half nudge. And how is this going to look? Oh, swatch 9 for the color. 9. Oh yeah, this one. This is what I used for my Fixmas factory. I really liked it. Humanity? Oh, that's okay. We seem to be lacking a lot of humanity in this world, so it's always nice to have a little bit every now and then. Okay, before I continue any further, does this look nice? I think I know what the answer's going to be. Yeah, it looks fine. Except you're going to be the... Actually, yeah, you're the orange factory, so you can just have orange lights. Okay, yeah, that's... Yeah. I might... Oh, am I going to make this in a blueprint designer? Am I seriously going to be that guy that makes everything... Yes. To me. To me. So we're starting off with a nice classic ramp. But then, okay, nice. Going to half nudge you down, then half nudge you out? Is that right? Have I already messed up? Oh, dearie me. I am the sacrificial lamb of brain cells, honestly. So you're going to go to here. Then you go out by 1. Down by 1. Out by 1. Down by half. Okay, that's very simple to remember. What was it again? Out by 1. Down by half. Yep. That right there, that is mathematicalism. I've just coined that as a new word, by the way. I've coined it. You don't have to be 3, it can be 2. Then what we're going to do is chuck you here. It's not there, here, obviously. No, stop. There we go. Then up by, in theory, 1, but in reality it's 3. Fix the ramps. The ramps are fine. What's wrong with the ramps? No, it would be quick. I won't spend too long on this. I've actually got things I want to try and get accomplished today. Not many things, obviously, just a few things. Handful of things. Then I'm going to do 1, 2... And would it look nice if I was to do this? 1 more underneath there. Then if I delete this. Hear me out, okay? Don't judge until it's over. Because I think this will actually end up looking beautiful. Terrible. The worst thing I've ever done. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it looks fine. The reason why I wanted to try and do that there, just because it adds a little bit of colour. That's basically it. To fix the ramps in the actual build, not the designer. Add the ramps in the every... Oh, here? Well, yeah, of course I'm going to end up fixing it there, yeah. I just want to try and see if this is going to slot in first. Welcome, Insomniac. Hope that you're doing good. The fluid logistic... Oh, just a bit of a nightmare at the minute. Oh, that's the wrong place. So basically, as of right now, I'm building a truck port to handle some of our liquid logistics. I've packaged some of our water. The remainder of it is currently underneath here, but I can't continue working on the liquid logistics until I finish this, basically. Oh, holy moly. Okay. There. I think it's fine so far. All of it has got water on the line. We are hopefully going to give it a little bit of space between this and that, just so we have got enough room to play around with this. And I don't quite know where our water is going to end up going, hence why I've left it there. But so far, the liquid logistics is okay. I just want to try and get this half done. And after I get this half done, I can probably do this half either again off camera or another day. That's the plan at least. Okay, let's just fill this in very quickly. Yep, good. You're going to be... I don't really know what to call it. There we go. I think I can clear that now. Before I get rid of it though, I just want to make sure that it does actually fit in here. I'm going to get rid of that, then get rid of basically just everything here. Is this going to be a dumb idea? Yes. Let's get blueprint mode. Okay, let's turn off blueprint mode. Nice. You're too high, aren't you? You've got to come forwards by 1, down by 1, up by half. Oh, you know what? Why are you too low? It doesn't actually matter. Oh, right, because I started it there. Right. Okay, I currently see the problem in which I have currently faced. So get rid of that again. Where do you actually start? You're... 1.5? Okay. The fix for fluids is a 1.2. Yeah, I know that they are implementing fluid trucks, which is the reason why I'm not trying to finish all of this before update 1.2, because I want to use fluid trucks. Hence why I don't want to do too much fluid work, but today we are doing fluid work because it's a necessary action that needs to be taken. Starting from here. Let me just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So place it on the 7th. Go here. Or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Then up here by 9. So save this blueprint again. And now it should just slot in. I said that 5 minutes ago. It didn't slot in 5 minutes ago, but hopefully now it will. That's what she... No, sorry, no. I'm not doing a that's what she said joke. It's 2026, I'm a new man. Are you off by half a nudge? That's okay. That's fine. That's actually fantastic. No, that's not infuriating. How about now? Should we try and get it first try? This is what I mean. Like, look how small this blueprint is, right? And the problems we're running into. That's why whenever I do my conveyor belt highways, and you literally have hundreds of items on one blueprint, something's most likely not going to be placed correctly. Also, bear in mind my taste changes over time as well. So sometimes I'll make something and I'll go back to it the next morning and I think, what the hell have I done? My satisfactory license should be taken away from me. Oh? Oh? Lights? Yep. I am a professional satisfactory player. That was literally first try. Oh, is this wrong colors? No, they're fine. First try. Thank you everyone. Thank you, honestly. Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm actually just speechless. I'm not going to use that blueprint now for this site ever again. No, I'll be using it in just a moment. Continue that over to there. And regarding this, I still don't know what to do. You know what? I'll probably end up doing that in just a moment. I do want to try and get some logistical things done today. So let's just screw doing this for a second. There we go. Regarding this side, I think we're literally just going to have a wall here. That's it. I'm going to zoop you along to there. I come up here by 2. You're going to have a glass. Definitely going to have a wall along there as well. How tall is this? This is 4. Okay, because you're 4 meters, I'm just going to chuck you into here. And for now, I don't see a problem with literally just zooping you across here. No, you can't be that. There we go. I think that will end up being fine. Although you definitely do look like you are a different color. You look like you're supposed to be a different color. You're not chrome. You're not grey. You're not black. Although I think you might actually be. That looks better, I would say. Yep. And then again, you going to be in the way of everything. Let's see. I'll inspect the damage on the other side in just a moment. It's not a concern as of right now. You can go there. The problem is, though, this is quite visible, and it's unbelievably frustrating. I can do this. I don't mind that. I think that will end up being tolerable. Fantastic. Then this is where we're going to have our main path down the... Well, I say main path. It's literally just going to be one foundation. Then branching off from this, I might literally just have catwalks. Anyway, now let's start our logistics. I think I said that about a month ago, and here we are, but this is it. Thanks for watching today's stream. No, I'm not going to end the stream, but I do want to actually try and see you, though, very quickly. What I'm actually trying to make. I know what I'm making. I just don't know the exact quantities of it. Which is quite important to probably know. That's what he said. Yeah, to be fair, it's 2026. I have to do a couple that's what he said jokes. In theory. If I don't, I get swatted. I live in England. I probably would get swatted. Okay, so the first thing we're making, I might as well show you guys here as well, since we're doing it, is 4,000 fuel per minute. That's quite a lot. Okay. Why am I acting surprised? See, this is the problem. I do the maths, and it doesn't sound too bad. And then now that I'm actually in the game, and I know how many machines that's going to require, suddenly it goes from being, oh, to, oh. Very quick. Very quick. I suppose let's just turn all of our crude oil into heavy oil residue first. We need 1,500 crude oil, or as we say here in the UK, crude oil. And that should then make 2,000 heavy oil residue. And something I've completely forgot to mention, polymer resin. I have not made a note of polymer resin at all. How much am I even going to get from that? That must be quite a bit of polymer resin. I honestly might just think it. I don't need it. I know I can use it for plastic and rubber, but I don't really need it. Okay. So I need to make you times this by 100. That's 0.5550. Okay, I need 50 refineries. I'm then going to make 1,000 polymer resin. Ooh, that's a lot, though, to just sink. 1,000. 1,000 polymer resin. Damn. Uh... Oh. I could make fabric, then fabric can then be used to make nothing of value to my life. Okay, brilliant. So let's not do that then. I could have done that. Again, not rubber. Well, yeah, rubber and plastic. All I'll need for that is a little bit extra water, which I won't be collecting today because yeah. I'll look into that. I'll look into it right now. So again, if I had 1000 polymer resin, which is going to be roughly 3.333 plastic, isn't it? Yeah. So I would then be able to make 333 plastic per minute, essentially for free. And then with that plastic, I can then turn all of that into maybe canisters and then sink it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. How is our layout going to look here? Let's go refineries. Inputs. So this is going to be our crude oil coming in from here, and our outputs coming over there. Right, okay. That's not too bad. I do want to try and squish you in a little bit to this side. Although if I'm squishing it in, what's the point of having glass? Firstly, I think what I'm going to actually end up doing is rotating around this side anyway, just so I can fit more in. Because if I do this, it's too tight to fit in 2, and it's too big to fit in 1. If I do this, I just get more in, basically. So what I'm going to end up doing here is this. I'm going to move you to this side for now. Liquid can go straight down. Solids can jut out a little bit. That should be enough room there for its jutting outness. And just chuck you lot down. I can get 4 refineries in. There's still a pretty good bit of room left on that side. So I can most likely nudge it slightly. Like a double nudge is too much. 1 nudge should honestly just be grand. 1 nudge is all it takes, as Dua Lipa once said. 1 nudge is all it takes. You made it into fabric because it sinks for more than plastic or rubber. That's a good idea, actually. I didn't really think about the sinking costs. I just thought canisters would sink for more than fabric, which it might do, but then you have to make it into plastic, then plastic using a constructor, then make that into canisters, then sink it, which is more room, more electricity, more time, more effort. So we'll look into it. We'll look into it. Then your recipe, kind sir, is going to be this. How do I want to try and distribute the crude oil? Because as of right now, most of my crude oil coming into here is 300. Which means that you can go exactly into 10 of these. Which sounds pretty good to me. Got 4 per row. Pretty good. I thought about using a conveyor, not conveyor, but a blueprint. How wide is this? 4, 5, 6. But I can't use it for that. I can put 3 of you into 1 blueprint, or just 2, and just duplicate that a few times. Is that going to be worth it, though? Like, I don't know. Let's try a few of these without the blueprints. Just to see what it's going to end up being like. First things first, power. Power is nice and easy to set up, hence why I've kind of got my whole logistics floor going on. What I'm going to do is just grab you and do this. And if I really want to be a bit over the top about it, what I could do actually is this. Then bring you down by 1. Jeep you across to around about there. Would you look nicer if you were directly in the middle? Probably. Let's try this. You, kind sir. I love how I'm tackling this like I've never done logistics before. I've got 4,000 hours in this game. I think I know what I'm doing. It's just trying to make it look neat. That's what I sometimes struggle with, in all honesty. One. There we go. Hello. Have mercy on my soul, man. Thank you. Okay, you're slightly higher than the rest, and that's generally going to piss me off. So for the sake of all that's holy, let's redo this one. The reason as to why I'm doing the power underneath here is for a couple reasons. But the main reason is because you can barely really see the wire. You can see it bends in a little bit, but it all just looks nice and neat, like it's in a soldier formation. Beautiful, yes. And I feel like whenever you start, especially in mega projects, it's very important that you have a good start to it. Because I make that mistake quite a lot. Sometimes I'll have a tragic start, let's just say. And then it kind of puts me off doing the rest. I feel like, oh, I've messed up the front. I've messed up the first bit. I don't want to do this anymore. No. Just do it right. Do it up to your standard. Don't do it up to my standard or your best mate's standard. Just do it up to your standard. If it's good for you, then what else matters? I'm going to make you into my pipes. A carbon steel pipe cutter? Yes, please. That look grand. Know what you're doing that makes the dumbest mistakes? Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel like whenever I know what I'm doing, I make more mistakes. Because when I don't know what I'm doing, I'm almost nervous. I have to lock in. Yet now, like for example, I think I know what I'm doing. But suppose we're going to find out. So I'm bringing all of my crude oil down to this level here. And again, you need the 300. I have got a bunch of crude oil coming in from here. I've also got crude oil coming in from that side. I'm pointing again. I was doing this a couple days ago. I'm pointing, but you can't see where I'm pointing. Honestly. I've got crude oil coming in from down that side as well. We've got 600 from that side. Although, I might actually just save that for our plastic and rubber. Rather than bringing that all the way down here. And then bringing this crude oil all the way up there. Just no point. So, let's start with one thing, and I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. You guys aren't 600. I wish you were 600, but you're not. Also, you probably need fluid buffers. You absolutely do. Okay, let's do that logistical stuff with liquids. Just like it says in the title. Wow. It's almost like I knew I had to do this today. Oh no, we still haven't got enough modular frames. Damn. And how many are even here? 7. I'm going to start there. There. 2, 3. Just place it down. Let's get some more. Avoid building a giant block every time. That's what I struggle with. And I feel like that's why a lot of my projects end up looking quite... What's the formal way of saying it? Shit. Because I always try and not build things in the way that I would normally try to build them. Which often ends up making my builds look just a little bit odd. There we go. That should be plenty. Well, I don't mind. It's all just part of the learning curve. Jetpack. How am I down to 1 jetpack? I had 4 in my storage. Have I seriously lost that many? Yes, I have. Oh well. Let's go. I was just looking from up here. Wow. Our 4 refineries look great. Is this even my factory? It feels like a different world. Blimey. Wow. Okay. You're still coming down there, that's fine. I do actually want to try and hook you up in all honesty. Could do up here. I had a better idea. Because if I was to add in a pump here, for example, then I don't know if it's going to reach there firstly. Secondly, I don't think it's going to reach the next row, and definitely not the row after that. Because in total, I'm doing 2 rows plus an extra 2 refineries. 10 refineries in total. I think it might be better to actually do most of our liquid logistics up there, and then only have one pipeline pump going up. That could be an idea. A smart idea? I'm unsure. But let's experiment. We're here to have a bit of fun. We're here to experiment. Okay. And what floor am I trying to get to? Just this layer. Yeah, we'll go to that layer. Let's go into our logistics. Then horizontal to vertical. Oh, don't do this to me now. Don't do this to me. You always work beautifully, except for whenever I need you to work. I mean, to be fair, you can come down to there. Is that better? I'd rather you loop around. I think there's a way I can do this. Again, it is finicky. However, I think it's possible. Firstly, let's do that. I then want to make sure that I select the pipeline. No. The wall thingy. That's the official name for it, by the way, the wall thingy. And the second I press to lock that into place, my game auto-saved. There we go. When there's a will, there is indeed a way. Fantastic. Do that. One more. Fantastico. Oh no, stop. Why? Oh, you're not as far out? Okay. That was a dreadful sight to see. A shameful display. You're too far in again, aren't you? No, you're not. Sorry, I lied. Now, that's fantastic. That's brilliant. You lot are now going to do stuff. Yeah. Yep. I think to actually decide what we're going to be doing... Oh, wait, no. You guys are then going to have to come out as well. Oh, I forgot about that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to worry about the output another day. By another day, I mean in literally 20 minutes from now. This might be the reason why doing this in the blueprint designer might be slightly easier. Because what I could try and do is basically all of the logistic work. But it's nice just to get a couple rows in, see what we're doing, and then opt in for the whole blueprint blueprint thing. And the only thing coming out of here... Oh, and we've got the polymer resin as well. I forgot. Okay. That's not infuriating. No. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's huge. I'm sorry, that is gigantic. We don't need it to be that big. That's what she said. I'm sorry. It's okay. I had to. Maturity of a 5-year-old, honestly. You're then just going to come down somewhere here for now. That's going to change. I mostly just want to see where the pipes are. Okay, the pipes can come straight down, but this is like the smallest gap I can have essentially between these machines. Right. I'm also thinking I want you to be slightly higher. So can I potentially get rid of that? Temporarily get rid of that at least. Then what I'm going to do is grab a 2-meter foundation. And do this. Just like so. The reason as to why I want to try and do this is because I can then try and get some logistics underneath here, which could look interesting. And also, it means I could build a catwalk across here without it getting in the way of all of our logistics and looking quite crap. Again, there's always a method behind the supposed madness. In theory. Okay, you'll look crap, so let's just not do that ever again. You look good there. Great. Nope. Black. Lovely. Oh, that looks smooth. I love that transition from the concrete foundation to the concrete foundation, using the concrete foundation with steps, because now it looks a little bit nicer. Yep. Logistics stream, by the way. Logistics. No, okay. Let's try and focus on the actual logistics for today. I can probably cover you up just temporarily, so I can get a better understanding of what exactly I'm actually doing here. Saying that as I immediately get rid of you. And then place you along the line now. 2, 3, 4. To basic factory. Yeah, the thing is, right, that's my biggest problem, is that I don't want to have a basic factory. But there's nothing wrong with having a basic factory. But in my mind, I think, no, I can't just have a basic factory. You know what's worked for me for the past 3,000 hours? Having a basic factory. Okay, you need to line up there. Beautiful. As if I actually selected the power cable there. Really? There we go. Okay, I'm liking this. I haven't done anything, but I'm liking it. A creative world and world building now. That's what I do. That's the wrong spot. I currently have a quote-unquote creative world where I actually calculate a lot of my best recipes, which works out quite nicely. Because, for example, here, I haven't got every recipe unlocked. But on that world, I sometimes plan out factories, logistics, how many machines I need, all the recipes. It's actually quite handy. You've now got to combine. How are we going to try and do this? It would be easier, thinking about it from a blueprint POV, if I was point of view, sorry. If I was to do this. Yep. Just like so. No. That's diabolical. Red card, ref. Send him off. And do a little bit of this. And now on this side, we're going to repeat basically what we just did. We're going to come out there by a little bit. Same here with you. And by the end of today's stream, I want to try and make some heavy ore residue. Obviously, it won't be everything completed, obviously. But I want to have at least one working. So that's progress. Even if it's just one, it's good. I've got very low standards and expectations. Okay, you're going to cut straight through that. Am I a big fan of that? I couldn't really think of much worse, so let's not do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is bring you around to here in a straight mode. Okay, how would curved mode look? I'm not going to use curved mode. It's pretty cool, but just not necessary for this situation. So all of our crude oil is now connected. The next part of the plan is to place you fairly in the middle. I think there's pretty good. I'm going to bring you down to here. You're so far from being straight, it's actually hurting my eyesight. What I'll do then instead is this. Line this up. There. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot, in fact. Let's go boom. Bang. Ow. And just straight down to there. What? Oh, yeah. Obviously, this is more than 10 meters. So this is where I'm going to add in the pump. The reason as to why I did this with all of my liquid logistics above there rather than on the ground is because I would then have to add a pump pretty much every single time to each one of these pipes, whereas now I only have to add in one pump. Also, I think it just looks a wee bit nicer, if I'm being completely frank. Solid logistics. Don't know yet what I'm going to do with that. Anyway, this works. It's good. We're then going to go on to our logistics, which is going to be... Oh, I'm already on logistics. I'm so good at this game. And I believe I have got a Mark II unlocked. Let's see how far you go. The most important one to see is this. Fantastic. And then same thing here on the other side. Show me that blue line. Oh. Great. Should we do it? Should we do it? I could rotate it to its side, but that's just a bit illegal. Let's make it look nice and neat. No. Then going to add a nice little marker along the floor. Ah, how vile. A bit of carbon steel. So unnecessary. Oh, I love that anyway. I do. I do. And again, you're going to... Oh, wait. I still need 200 more. 200? Well... 60 more crude oil, 2 more refineries over here for this 100 crude oil thingy. Okay. You can then just loop around there. That's no dramas. But so far, I'm liking how this is going to look from above. The color of U-Lot is going to change, but again, I'm just going to chuck this into a blueprint designer in just a sec. So, no dramas there, really. Yeah, that's nice. That's... Wait. Oh, I'm making heavy ore residue. For this part, at least. So, in that case... very politely bugger off. Oh, I like that. I think... To be fair, you can't really go wrong with, like, the greys together, can you? They look nice. Grey and anything looks nice together. That maroon sort of colour. Decent. I'm quite happy with this design. Very, very basic. Logistically, what I'm going to plan, because we still have 2 solids to deal with. Both are... Thing. Let me think of it. Polymer resin. Which will be coming down to... Let's see. Grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This level. And then the output of U-Lot, which will then end up being the heavy ore residue. So many items in this game, man. I swear. The heavy ore residue will then be just 2 layers, 2 clicks below this. Can I nudge you? No, I don't think I could. In all fairness. What's going to be the easiest way to do this then? I want you to link up with that, so that's the problem. Although again, if I'm doing this in the blueprint designer, you might just have to loop. I know what to do. I know what to do, chat. A sentence I have never said on this channel before. There we go. There we go. Why are you... Oh, wait, you're all too low. How did I even manage to do that? That's impressive. In your experience, the fluid dynamics in this game are voodoo. Yes. The piping under my current plastic and rubber plant makes no sense based off what I know of the game, but they work perfectly. I think even sometimes the devs themselves don't quite understand how pipes work. I mean, that's the impression I got, at least from one of the community streams. It just works. Well, it works when you don't expect it to, and then it doesn't work when everything should work. Which, to be fair, just sums up my satisfactory experience. And then because you lads are now going to be heavy ore residue, I'm going to paint you that... Nice. Paint you in a... No. Paint you in a purple colour. You'll then be going around to there. Do the exact same thing now over on this side. Give rid of that for now. It's always good if I just get the logistics out of the way before the solids. I've always been like that. I always love just to get logistics done. Or liquid logistics done. You lot are all then going to connect over here. Like so. Then do this again. I had to re-watch Gladiator the other day. Well, I didn't have to. I just mentally had to. And it's as good as I remember it. Still very, very good. Actually, am I fine with you being on this level? I did say that I wanted you to be 2 lower, but if I can build you here, that would be quite nice. Let's see. You were out there by quite a bit. Like there. Same thing here. One more. Same thing for all of you here now as well. Did I miss one behind me? Yep. Beep. 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 Stand clear. Vehicle reversing. Oh, that pisses me off, man. There we go. You are then going to loop somewhere. Wow, fantastic description there by yours truly. This is going to go somewhere. Obviously. Alright. The problem is, you're going to be slightly difficult to maneuver around here. How about this? No. So you're going to have to go around to here then. Preferably with straight mode turned on. Which means that you are going to cut through there, which I honestly think is fine. Doesn't even look bad. Then you are going to plop down there. Okay, it's maybe a little bit further this way because I don't want you to collide with that, and you can't really go in this direction. How are we looking? Is this going to look tolerable? Oh no. I've got the results of one of my assignments from university. I'm actually half tempted to check it on stream. See if I failed live on camera. Give me a second though. It will require me to turn off my monitor because I have got to access my university's web page thing. There we go. On another note, you bought your brother Satisfactory for Christmas. He put 60 hours into the game over a week. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for Satisfactory. Oh, that's nice though. It's a really fun game. I feel like Satisfactory is a male-dominated game though. Like there's some games I would say are quite mixed. Like Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, I would say, is a very 50-50 sort of game. Because most of the content creators I watch for Planet Coaster are women. Gears of War. Okay, not quite, but... I mean, there are definitely, you know, women that play this game, absolutely. But I think it does lean more as a male-dominated game. Which is interesting, but I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, if I'm completely honest. I want you to... Wait. Hear me out. 1, 2, 3... Okay, then 2. Okay, give me a second here, chat. If I turn off that, okay. I'm just very quickly checking to see if I failed one of my assignments. I think it was good. Wait. Oh. So the way that it works is that I have 2 courses per term, and I have 2 assignments per course, so 4 assignments in total. I think this is the one that actually I didn't know too much of. Released. Oh! It's my highest grade yet. Okay, wow. Yes. Back to satisfactory now. There we go. That could have gone awfully wrong. Because I think for that particular assignment, it was an essay that was about... I've already forgotten it. I've already forgotten what I wrote. Like 1,000 words. It was nothing. I think 1,500 potentially. Something to do with the Greeks? What was it about? Assignment 2. Honestly, cannot remember. Yeah, there we go. That was stressful though. Okay, how is this looking? I like this. I like it. What I'm actually thinking of doing here though is after this is done, would it be interesting if I was to do this? Time to learn from a pro satisfactory player. Well, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I make tons of mistakes as well, man. I make loads of mistakes. It's all about experimenting. Give it a go. If it goes well, fantastic. If it doesn't go well, try another method. Okay, if I was to do that, see, that works. Great. I don't mind that. And the last thing that I was thinking about doing, this is going to go in just a sec, but it's nice just for me to get an idea of what I'm trying to do, is a catwalk. I welcome, firstly, before I say your name, mad name, but welcome, Spunkius. Hope that you're doing well. You know what, we don't judge around here. We don't judge nicknames or names. Everyone's welcome, even if you're called James. We're tolerant to everyone, even if you're called James. I mean, talk about inclusion, right? That's insane. You the right level? You are, but I do want to try and nudge you back here a little bit. I like that. There's nothing special about it, I just like it. You're not from the UK and don't know what it means. It's... It's a type of fruit that's found in the Amazon rainforest. Yes, anyway, solids. So our solids can either go on the base level here, or it can just be added up there. I think that'll actually just be completely fine. Because the only thing coming out of here is the polymer resin. So in theory, if I actually just bring you lot down to this level, Like so. And do the exact same thing. Have you facing outwards, then loop you back in. Because that's basically what I'm doing. As you can see here with the crude oil, it's facing outwards, and it's looping around that side. Purple, again, facing outwards, looping back in. Same thing here with the solids. I know for a fact, by the time I'm finished with this project, I'm going to be relieved to go back to solids again. Because I'm doing my aluminium facility after this. Which, I mean, to be fair, does require quite a lot of liquids. Because you've got the crude oil for some of it. Because I'm making petroleum coke. In fact, no, I'm still making petroleum coke. A lot of it. Just other bits and bobs, really. A 3D virtual engine. Yeah, pretty much. Also, why are you there? Oh, yeah. You placed around the right way? I think I might have missed one. Have I missed one? Yes, okay. This is a rocket fuel facility. So I'm making tons of rocket fuel here. I think it's like 6,000 per minute, which is 360,000 megawatts. I'm also potentially making some turbo fuel from my drones. So yeah, we've got a lot going on. This project is going to last me most likely into late spring. Because I'm not going to be here for a few months, so yeah. Unfortunately. We see how it goes though. We like to take things nice and slow here on the channel. We don't like to rush. What's the point in rushing? Me, no like, le rush, as they say in France. I know, my French is really good. I know. DC. Okay, last one now. Yeah, thank you very much, by the way, to everyone who's currently tuning in today. Got a lot of support so far on the stream, so I do greatly appreciate... Crap. I do greatly appreciate that. I don't appreciate this. Are you going to be in the way? Doesn't matter. Let's just connect it. Let's just connect it and move on. Yeah, I think if I make this into a blueprint designer, it's going to save me so much time. Because if this is, what, 8th? And I need to do 50? I'm going to be here until Christmas. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for one thing in particular. It should be here. Oh no, it's down there. Merger. You're also going to merge this way. Then you lot are going to merge... this way. There we go. Let's try this. Logistics. Mark 5s. Except, how... No, I don't... I do. I was going to say, I don't need Mark 5s for this. But I'm going to do it anyway. This was always going to be annoying, and that's fine. I'm going to use everything here to my advantage. Except that's terrible, so we're not going to actually do that. What I could do down here is this. Same thing there. You're still not go... Oh. Okay, that looks quite nice. I don't like how it's going through that pipe. Then this is officially where it's going to come out. And of course, where is it lined up with? It's fine. Only a weak man gets angry. No. I get infuriated. Anyway. Frustration aside, you're... Oh, you line up. Yeah. It didn't look straight originally, but now it seems fine. Again, we'll reposition that. I don't like how it's becoming really clustered. I always try and avoid my blueprints looking like this. What I might honestly do is with you lot, bring it out a little bit further. Let me just whip this out for a second. The Mark II, I should probably state what I'm whipping out. The Mark II Blueprint Designer. And that's the channel demonetized. We're at 2k power right now, that's still pretty good. I'm 500 hours in, I'm still basically just using cord. So, yeah, don't worry about it. You'll get there eventually. You've got 100k, that's still fantastic. But you're only at max consumption of about 30k and can easily expand your power facilities. That's a pretty good state to be in then. It's pretty good. The model trains connection, you've never built a single rail line in all your time. Yeah, I've built a few. I like trains. I just don't see the point in them sometimes. I like conveyor belts. They just work. I need them to do stuff and it just does it. Okay, so we're starting on level 6 here. Then we need to go up by, is that 8? 7, 8. Okay. Up by 8 foundations. So let's select this. Yeet. I'm only going to be plopping down 2 refineries here. I'm gonna go with... Ooh. Is this actually going to work? You're going to have a very weird gap in between you. I'm not sure if I'm a massive fan of that gap. I'll then nudge you this side here as well. Shouldn't have to go any further. Because you lot are both going inwards, aren't you, anyway? So, that's grand. We'll go 1. We'll go 2. It's not exactly in the middle. But that's fine. I want you to be as far this side as I can get you. This part of the song, which you can probably barely even hear, it reminds me of this soundtrack from Mario Party 8. Let me try and find it. I know we're very off topic right now, but let's just confirm this. Holy moly. There's a YouTuber that I watch and only gets around 1k viewers. He's currently on 13,000 viewers. That's insane. Playing Arc Raiders. I'm not... Do I even share my thoughts about Arc Raiders? Mario Party 8 OST. If I get an ad, I'm actually slamming my desk.
We've dropped the fees so you can focus on the new gym feels. For a limited time...
Join the gym! I'm in a gym. Anyway. This part. It reminds you of that part. That's all I wanted to try and show you. That was a massive waste of like 2 minutes there. I'm sorry. That's 2 minutes of our lives we're never going to get back. Anyway. Mario Party 8 was a really good game though. If we are going to talk about it for a wee moment. It was fun. I'm not really a massive Mario gamer. Mostly because I just don't like Nintendo products. Not because they're bad, I just don't like the way that they work their company. Arc Raiders is just another extraction shooter. Yeah, I don't see the point. I was asking the guy I was just talking about earlier, what's the actual objective of Arc Raiders? And from what I understand, it's... You drop into the game, not like literally drop in, but you spawn in or whatever, and you loot items, you kill aliens or robots, then you extract of your items, and then you upgrade your character. I think that's basically it, but there's no end goal, I don't think. That's what I need. I need a game with an end goal. Like, what am I working towards? I need something to work towards. Maybe that's just me. Maybe. But I feel like if I'm dedicating hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours like Satisfactory, I need there to be something at the end worth dedicating those hours for. Whereas I feel like with Arc Raiders, from what I've seen and heard and... well, heard a lot of... it just... it seems fine. It doesn't seem like a bad game at all. It just... Seems fine. The best way I can describe it. Okay, I need you to go up to the very edge of this. If the game was free, I'd give it a go. I do like extraction shooters, but I'm definitely more of a PvE than a PvP. And there definitely is PvE in that game. Because one thing I've noticed as I've matured and gotten older is that online games aren't actually that fun, in my opinion. Not anymore, at least. Because there's a game called Battlefield 6. I've been playing it a lot recently. I don't mind it. It's an okay game. It's fine. If it came out 10 years ago, it'd be nothing special, but it's considered great now by everyone. But again, it's not bad. However, there's a game mode called Casual Breakthrough, which basically has a few real people in it, but it's mostly AI, mostly bots. And I noticed as I was playing on that mode, that despite sometimes the bots being actually quite overpowered in some regard, it's literally an AI. If you're doing a flank, they know where you are. It's an AI. It has wall hacks. Well, not wall hacks, but you know what I mean. It can see you through a wall because it's literally a bot. So it can ruin flanks, and that's my favorite thing to do is flanking. The bots revived more than than human beings. In total, I played for a couple hours. I got 6 revives by the bots, 0 revives by humans. The bots were always on the objectives, even if they didn't shoot back, which is kind of annoying, but they were always on objectives. Whenever they were in vehicles, they would use the weapons in the vehicles to actually shoot back at the enemy, which is great. Humans, no. So for me, getting older has made me realize that maybe online games isn't as fun as what I remember it being. Not necessarily because of the game, but because of the people that play it. I don't like it. Okay, there we go. So we've now got this part done. Right. Now it's time for this. Of course, the color has to change, so that's not really a massive concern right now. Grab this. Yeah, looking good. Now, because you guys are dealing here with crude oil, we are just going to carbon you. Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, Battlefield 1 was unreal. I watch a video every now and then, especially on, like, Instagram. And just seeing, for example, the Behemoth catch fire and crash in Monte Grappa. And it makes you think this game came out 9 and a bit years ago. I think it came out sometime around November, October 2016. It's crazy. It really is. And then it makes me think, how have we gone from that to a game like, what was it, Dustborn? It's unreal. But as I say, I don't think Battlefield 6 is a bad game. I think that the honeymoon phase has definitely worn off. For a lot of people. For myself, it definitely has, I'd say. It's not a bad game. But Battlefield 1, though, there's just something about it that's just so good. Is it a perfect first-person shooter? No, but, yeah. Toxic player communities made me stop playing GT Online, DayZ, and Rust. Great games, but simply not fun with players online. Actually, insufferable. Exactly. That's why I mostly just play... For example, in Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I played almost entirely zombies as a solo player. I bought a COD game not to play multiplayer. Because I just didn't like it. Ref X2. There's 2 refineries. Cancel. Crude oil. X2. 001. So refineries for crude oil. There's 2 of them, and it's our first variant of it. This will be our first of dozens of refinery blueprints, so get excited. I know I am. Okay. There's obviously a few things here that we have got to try and change. Firstly, all of our concrete has to go. I've already got foundations in place, obviously. Is there anything else I want to try and do? I think this is honestly fine. I don't see any dramas now. Oh, you know what I would actually try and do? Just regarding you, can I try and add some mergers underneath here? I say it like I can't. I should be able to. If I couldn't, I would be quite concerned. I am going to have you facing this direction, so let's just hope for future me's sake that this is the right direction that we need to try and go in. Again, all this has to go. I don't want this wall here to go, though. That's actually quite important. That it? Looking good. Okay. Lastly, I now want to try and paint you like this. Yeah, it's a rarely explored genre, World War One. I feel like Battlefield 1 just did it so well. Like, for me, I've got a few hundred hours in that game, right? It's not like I've barely touched it. But it's a game that I am just never, ever, ever going to forget that I've played. Occasionally, I'll play a game and I think, that game was fine. Like, it was alright. But Battlefield 1, it's beautiful. Really is just beautiful. Okay. Now it's time for the big reveal here. I'm going to try and drop this down until you get to that level. Perfect. That lines up. That is grind. You can definitely come back here a little bit. In fact, there, I'd say. We've now got exactly a... well, however big a gap that is there, which is nice. Let's try that then. Then get blueprint mode on. Can I try and nudge you back as far as I can? Oh, okay, that's actually a bit too far. Good to know that I can do it, but it's still a bit too far. Preferably, I would want this to be in the dead center. That. Okay. I like this. You're actually too good. That was too well placed. Well, no, it wasn't, because if it was too well placed, it would have been fine, but... nudge you forwards to there. I like that. None of you touch. I like that as well. We'll then plop you in. And then again, we can do this whole design around here. Grand. The best game we ever played was Dustborn. He loved the messaging. I will not speak. Or I may slam my monitor again, but yes. It was a meme. It was an absolute meme. Okay, so problem number 2,000, 4,000, and 55,000 is that it looks clustered again. How the heck do you always look so clustered? How? I don't think there's much I can really do about that. I guess I could try something here. Oh, you know what? We're in the experimental phase. But other than that, though, these power lines, how are they going to be to hook up to each other? I don't even see the power lines on this side. Where are they? Oh, right, I think I got rid of that blue. No, I didn't. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, okay. There's a couple of tweaks I do want to try and make. Damn, we're almost 2.5 hours in. That's crazy. That is actually quite mad. It was a game that was it actually government funded? I didn't know about that. The thing is, right, if the Chinese did that, we'd all be like, oh, it's communist. But when it's not Chinese, it's like, oh. Right. I do think some of the Chinese propaganda is hilariously rubbish. But every country has its own propaganda, and that is a clear example of it. So what I wanted to try and go with here is placing you in the middle. Somewhere there. So plop down you over there, plop down you over there. This now reduces the amount of mergers that I have. Then what I could do is have a centralized merger system. No, what the hell am I talking about? A centralized merger system. That makes no sense. Because you're the output, aren't you? So you're going to be down there again. We are going to have another merger literally just there. How can I not make this look clustered? This really is kerfuffling me. I honestly might just accept my fate. I could try and build a box around here. That's just not worth it though. Nah, it's not. It's a logistic flaw. It's supposed to look busy. I just don't want it to look crap. 150k off there. Fair enough. That's a lot of bread. I'm getting something in the brain cell department. I am. I just don't know what. I don't know if I like it. But it's something requiring this to come around to here. And you come around to this side. What I could then try and do is add a merger in the middle there. Oh, no, don't know. No, stop. Really? Oh. Right. What do I do with you? Oh, I've got an idea. So it's similar to what I was mentioning before about the whole wall thing. About building a wall. I'm gonna build a wall. No. It's going to be this sort of level. And this high. Basically, a mini logistics floor above my logistics floor, separating my logistics from the logistics floor. A double logistics floor. Because then what I could do here is pretty much, as you can now see, when it comes to all of our weird pipes, it completely just stops the cluster. I could, of course, remove this and just have it look quite nice. That's probably what I will end up doing. But I don't mind that. This will then continue all the way down there. Okay. The solids, though, I do want the solids to be visible because I think they look quite nice. Make blueprints agnostics about which direction parts are flowing is making a bigger challenge than fitting everything in the... Yeah. There are definitely a few unexpected challenges in this game. Lots of logistic flaws. Yeah, I do that. I admit. I confess. Father, forgive me for I have sinned, because I love just logistics and logistic flaws. Which is a very fun conversation starter when you go out to parties. What's your hobby? I like doing maths and logistic flaws in a factory game. Have I also mentioned that I've been single since the day I was born? I wonder why. The factory Riz apparently does not work. Note to self, stop doing factory Riz. But hey, if they're not interested in mathematics or factory games, that it's for the greater good, isn't it, really? Okay, then you. You know what? I've got a good idea for you. Do I? Is this a bad idea? Yeah, it's a bad idea. Let's do it. You're going to do something. Question for the ages. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to go there. Then what I'm going to... You're facing the wrong way. No, that doesn't work. I just don't like having so many merges like this. Because yes, it works. But it doesn't work in the brain cell department. If I bring it back, let's just stretch it out. Let's just do Pilates here with the conveyor belt mergers. Which is a sentence I've never said before. I'll bring you back to roughly here. Chuck you down there. Chuck you down there. It's a bad idea, let's do it. Hey, experiments. We need to experiment. Okay. So, logistics there. Bam, bam, pow. Pow, bam. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm now concerned. I'm concerned about my power. Because yes, I can keep it on this floor here, which hides it quite nicely. But then, let's say, for example, I had to try and connect my power together. Is it going to be a bit tricky? Oh. Right. I've spotted a slight problem regarding my power. I can connect it, but I can't go below this pipe. I mean, let's just try, honestly. Let's save this for now. This might be a disaster, but it also might be a good idea here as well. I've got a rough feeling I know how this is going to go. But again, it's all about trying. Let's lower you down. Lower. Lower. Too low. Bloody hell. There. Then bring it out by one nudge. Was it 1 or 2? That looks like a 2 to me. Fantastic. Beautiful. Incredible. Dreadful. Hideous. Disastrous. Let's try and move you in a little bit. You're good. Yep. We good? We good? It's like I'm asking the refineries for their permission. Is it alright if I can just plop you down? Yeah? Grand. I've lost it. As a surprise to no one, I've made you smaller than what was already too small. I am my worst, my own worst enemy. I am. Give it a 67 out of 0. Oh dear. Oh, it was a... Oh, yeah. Why is there a wall there? Oh, okay, right, yeah. You... might have to go. Genuinely might have to go, I don't know. We'll see. Because you're fine. The problem is you're quite far away from this, but all I have to do is that, and you're now both connected to the same grid. Then get you and connect you to here. That should now be everything on this side. Ignore this. Ignore this. How does this look? It's definitely spread out. I like it. It has its own unique flair. By that I mean it's visually disturbing me. But other than the visual disturbance to my head, I actually think it's not that completely and utterly unbearable. Can you then connect to that? No, you just can't, can you? That's fine. In that case, I'll connect you with... Yes. You'll then come around here a little bit further out, I'd say. How is this straight? How is this straight? Straight mode, everybody. To be fair, when it works, it's actually really good. When it's almost as bent as a roundabout, it doesn't quite help us. I mean, that was tragic. That was almost borderline as tragic as my hairline. But other than that, it's... Yeah. From this view, I'm loving the way this is looking so far. Everything is nice and highly elevated. It's not too difficult to understand where everything's going. I like that. Let's try... And let's see if we can get like 10 of these in our inventory. Oh yeah, easily. But the only thing we're missing there is motors. 20? Yeah, we can squeeze 20 into here. That actually reminds me, one thing that I've got to try and do literally right now is at least one, potentially two, but for now just one dimensional depot for motors. And that's it. Maybe one for modular frames and one for rotors. How are you guys looking, by the way? Oh, catastrophic. Go 1, 2, 3. Why does this look just... It looks nice. I don't know why I like the way that looks. I mean, it looks dreadful and it looks nice. You look dreadful, Ron. There's that one character in Harry Potter said. Okay, fantastic. Wow, that's great. Grapes. Oh. 2 trillion IQ. 2 trillion IQ. Okay, so... Right. So, you know when I said 2 trillion IQ, what I meant was this is 2 trillion IQ. There we go. What? Oh, you're too low? Okay. There we go. 2 trillion IQ. Let's try and get it first try. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Chuck you into there as well. Actually, do I need... No, I don't think I actually need that, do I? Let's upload that. We can upload that for a sec, and that as well, because why not? We should be fine for modular frames. No, we're still missing tons, apparently. Okay, that's impressive. So that's going to be for rotors. You're then going to be for modular frames. Yeah, I like that. And you're going to be for the other one, rotors. Yes, I like that. Let's do it. Is exactly when you know what. Yeah, yes, I know. And how long ago did you type that? Like an hour ago? And I've already gone back on what I was doing. Oh, we actually need some motors now. Damn. Okay, let's stop syncing our motors for about 4 seconds. Because we make quite a lot of motors, in all fairness. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Not perfect, but it's better than 0. And I think your motors, aren't you? Yeah, wow. I know how my own factory works. That's huge. I mean, I would hope I knew how this works by now. Okay, yeah, you guys just... You're chilling, right? Yeah, you're good. The other things that I need is rotors, which I'm... Am I even storing rotors? Am I even making... I am obviously making rotors. Where? Steel factory, yes. Genuine question, where are my rotors? Because I've barely used rotors in the last few hundred hours. Well, I don't see any. Are you kidding me? Am I not making rotors? It must be. Somewhere. Okay. Let me try to invest. Oh. Oh, no, that's just a machine. Let me try to investigate here. Because you're heavy modular frames, aren't you? I've labeled everything, luckily. Wow. I am not making rotors. Okay, where are you going? Might as well just yeet to you for a second. Where are you lot? Actually, like, genuinely, where are you going? I might just pull you up. Pause. I might just conveyor belt you out over there into a storage container temporarily. No. 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 Are you making our motors? I know that you are needed to make motors, yes. In an assembler. Then you weren't being made here, were you? Here? No, you're not used to make quartz. Oh. Smart plating? Smart plating for what? Irrelevant. Yep, completely irrelevant. I mean, you are actually making motors, which is far more relevant, but you're not as relevant as the previous relevant thing. So what I might honestly do is just find wherever we're making all of our rotors, and then just for a few minutes, right? Just see where it can actually be more beneficial to us. You. Oh, found it. Bingo. Hello. That's a bingo. Sorry, it's a reference to a movie. That wasn't just like a random tick or anything. You. Come here. Production. Nope. Logistics. Nope. Logistics. Let's get a smart... no, there's no point getting a smart splitter because you're supposed to go there, aren't you? Smart splitter. Got a better idea for this. Basically, everything is going to go into here and the overflow is going to go over to here. And I'm only going to do this until this... until this storage container is filled up. After it's filled up, everything's just going to go back to normal. And the reason as to why I wanted to try and do that is because as long as I can have one industrial storage container over there filled with rotors and have some as backup, we should be completely fine. Yes. You just saved me, yeah. Oh dear, I have to watch that movie again. Inglourious Bastards. I remember the very first time I watched the opening scene. Like, I don't think I blinked during that opening scene. It was just well acted and everything. Oh, screw it. I'll watch it tonight. See, you know it's a good movie when you say a sentence and it gets you excited for watching it later on. Great movie. Where's our rotors? I've organized things here really weirdly. I honestly might just do it all over again, which I can't be bothered because it took ages. Let's go back. See, before we go back, let's empty all this over here. Whoops. Okay, you. You're for our rotors, then you're for the motors. Fantastic. A glass of milk. Honestly, glasses of milk are underrated. I love a glass of milk. What I normally do is, well, I eat quite a lot of cereal. I love cereal. I could live the rest of my life on cereal if it was nutritionally beneficial, but it really isn't. So I'll eat all the cereal first and then just drink the milk. It's a little bit sugary depending on what you have. And it's just, oh, it's perfect. And also, this might sound weird, but hear me out. I eat cereal. That wasn't the weird part. I eat cereal for dessert sometimes. Because some of it's so sugary. Like, it's really sugary, some of it. Especially, like, my favorite cereal was the honey nut stuff. Just the taste of the honey, the taste of the nuts. Pause. It's actually quite... Wait. See, I can't continue the sentence now without it sounding weird. The taste of the honey and the nuts is nice. It's sugary. It's sweet. And also, I love how everything's honey flavored. Have you noticed that? It's honey flavored this. Honey flavored that. It's sugar. But honey sounds healthier. Oh, it pisses me off. Okay, what have I got in here? Nothing of value. Should I head back? Probably. Copper sheets, I'm not too concerned about that. A dimensional depot would just give us copper sheets over time. It's all good. Welcome CNG Light, by the way. Hope that you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. As I almost get slammed there by whatever that's supposed to be. This is all the progress. Oh, I can't laugh. This is all the progress you've made in 3 hours and 40 minutes. And the funny thing is, off camera, I'm actually just going to delete all of that, by the way. I'll do it off camera, though. Because what we've got going on over here with these blueprints is just far better. It's superior in every way. It's easier. Logistically, it's better. It's well laid out. Far simple to do as well. Far more simple. Far simpler, not far more simple. One thing I'm slightly concerned about, though, is this logistic floor here. I'm thinking what I might actually do is keep the floor here, but add it in after I've finished with my logistics, rather than this getting in the way. But the actual idea and concept of me having an extra logistic floor to cover up my liquids, I'm completely fine with. I actually think it's a good idea in some regards. I just don't like how it's kind of covering up all of my logistics right now. I've got to watch out what I delete here because everything above me is asphalt. Oh, see, like that, for example. Well done, me. I say these things and then it happens. Oh. Tut. What? Thank you. Didn't get rid of it there. How much more is there? Oh, okay. Is that it? Yes, problem number 2 trillion is this. I don't think I'm actually that concerned about it though, in all honesty. What I do want to try and do is, now that I've placed everything in, you guys should already be connected to one another. And then you should be connected to that already. Just to double check though, I'm going to hook that up to there. I then want to hook you up to here. No, that's unnecessary. I want to go here to here though. And now everything above me should have a yellow light. Nothing should be red. Moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. I am so good at this game. I connected 2 power lines together in 2 hours and 51 minutes. I don't know, chat. I like to think I'm pretty good at this game. If that doesn't prove how incredible I am at Satisfactory, I honestly don't know what will. You don't have to go out by that much. Now, you've got to hook up to that. This. What are you doing? That. You. Yeah. Oh yeah, God of Gaming, absolutely. I am the Zeus of Satisfactory. Let's just never do that ever again. Like, for the rest of the history of humanity. Also, you're wrong. Oh yeah, this is... Okay, right. Are you now going to be straight? I don't mind if you're not, just tell me. That looks good. Yes, beautiful. All of our pipes are now connected. Amazing. Now it's going to come to our solids. Luckily, you is extremely simple to do. Yeah, I'll have you come around that side, I would say. There we go. Gojo Satisfactory. Yes. Okay, how's this? Are you in the right level? No, I think you were up by 1, weren't you? See, now I can add this back, and it's not my way anymore. How far back do I want to go? I suppose that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. That was the most likely the first iDubbbz reference of 2026. Okay, then do a little bit of this, I think. Yeah, looks good. Same thing now with you. A bit further back, we'll go back by 1, 2 more. Okay, good. Next thing's next. Grab that. Dupe you up to here. It's fine, I'm not angry, I'm not angry, I'm not angry. To be fair, you're actually going to be continuing this direction. The only place I want to actually add this wall in is this side. Like so. And because you're not really going to be going any further back than this, I suppose you can actually just continue to there. I haven't really heard much about iDubbbz. I know that he's saying that he's trying to roll back everything that he said and did before. That's all I know, basically, about iDubbbz now. Oh, look how neat this is. Compare this, okay. Wait, get out of my cinematic shot. Let's get the drone up for a second. In fact, you know what? There we go. Compare this. You got some, you know, solid conveyor belts, works. It's nothing dreadful. It looks okay. Not that messy. Looks quite decent. That's not centralized. Ignore it. Then you have our solids coming out of here. Brilliant. Then compare it to this. What is this? What is this? Ew. Stop. All these pipes, these exposed pipes. Ghastly. Ghastly. I tell you. I don't like that very much. So now regarding these pipes, I know I wasn't very biased there. I was actually quite balanced, I would say. I do prefer this. Let's try and sort out where exactly our liquids now going to be coming out of. I've actually got an idea. Sound the alarm. I've got an idea. What should be the dumbest idea you've ever seen? What if I do this? Then that. Boom. A back-to-back little boom situation there. Brilliant. Then what I do is this. I'm going to cover you up. You now should be peeking out. Oh, you do. And grab. Don't rotate yourself. Don't. How do you... Oof. How am I going to try and do this up? You can come out to around about there. You can come out to around about here. Great. Great. Ew. That looks a bit better. Then just straight down. I think that looks fine. In fact, heavy oil residue, I might just... No, I want to maintain the height with that. Yeah, no, I do. Because the thing that we're doing after heavy oil residue is fueled, which requires the heavy oil residue. So I want you to be on this sort of height here. That's even the right one. Yeah, it is, okay. Obviously paint it the right color. Like so. You know what it is? I love doing logistics, but I just don't like seeing it. Which is a bit of a problem because I'm having them being viewed. It's fine. I think honestly it's fine. Now the thing is here with our, what was that, crude oil? I think I want you to come straight down instead. To me that sounds better in fact. Yes, let's just go with that. I don't know which direction you're going to be going in. I suppose it would be that way. Oh, that direction. We'll see. I might just have you come around the outside there as well. I'm really unsure as of right now what I'm going to be doing with you. What I do know as of right now is that you're fine. You love spaghetti. It's so tasty. Yeah, spaghetti is nice. Spaghetti is good. Oh, don't do that to me. No. I don't associate with such tomfoolery. I'm sorry. It is. It's tomfoolery of the highest order. It just doesn't... It's fine. I like that. Then if I really wanted to be special about it, I could then have you in that little box thing that I was doing earlier, which would mean that I'll have to move... Oh. I sounded so disgusted right there. I'll have to move you a little bit further in here, which I think the easiest way to do that, by standing here, there. Boom, 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 pow. Okay, I need to get rid of you. Just for a sec. Same thing there with you. Is this going to be the best place to even get rid of our heavy oil residue? Have we got any other points of exit? How do I even get out of here? I'm stuck. No, because you're quite trapped inside the crude oil then, aren't you? Yeah. I mean, who designed that? Absolute idiot, man. It was me. I designed it. Although, why? I know why you're connecting, that's fine. Helps with the flow of everything. I think the way we did it was honestly just fine. At this minute, I'm just looking for alternates of a fine thing to do. I don't like that. I like that. I think, do I? Let's see. There we go. I don't mind that. The thing is, I'm only connecting to 8 refineries. What I might honestly do, again, is potentially power shard it. By that I mean overclock you by 2 power shards and overclock you by 2 power shards. Because logistically, that will just massively help. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Regardless, stream, I'm going to sort some things out off camera now. Regarding our current playthrough. I have got a few things in mind that I do actually want to try and just add and tweak and improve on off camera. So I'm going to have a go with that. Don't be too surprised if tomorrow's stream I might have changed a few things around. Because we are, again, in that experimental phase. So I'm experimenting. I'm seeing what works. Seeing what logistics look quite nice. Which way I can connect all of my logistics. Little things like that. So again, we are still experimenting with that, but honestly, I feel like that's completely fine. Regardless, thank you very much to everyone that tuned in today. I do greatly appreciate it. All support is lovely. We had tons of people here today, tons of new people as well. So thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. And yeah, again, tune back in tomorrow. We got some more Satisfactory. Should be fun, in theory. And yeah, have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you in Valhalla. Stay safe, and cheerio.